There are three ways you need to be consistent in order to build a solid online presence with your video marketing. And to be honest, it might just be a slight tweak to what you're already doing to get you there. Consistency isn't just about the frequency of your posting, but it's a very good place to start, and that's where we're going to start with this. Your audience wants to know when they can expect to hear from you. Make sure that you are posting on a consistent schedule. As an example, what we do with this channel is we post once a week. So currently our videos come out on a Wednesday morning and people will get to know that they can expect to see one of our videos. The idea is that your audience genuinely wants to hear from you because you've got something useful and helpful to say. And over time, people will be waiting to hear from us and they'll know which day they can expect our new videos to come out. This helps to build trust with your audience. You're showing them that you are consistent, that they can trust you to put out a new video, and that it's going to be good quality. Just quickly, we're building this YouTube channel to help you and to support our mission of eliminating dull marketing and elevating UK manufacturing. So please hit the subscribe button. It would mean a great deal to us, and we'll keep delivering great content too. Right, back to the video. Next, your message has to be consistent. So what does this mean? Your message is what you talk about and your views and opinions on that, your thought leadership, if you like. Now, some people are worried that they only have a small number of messages to talk about, and that's one of the excuses that we talked about in another video, which we'll tag up here. And this sometimes prevents people from getting started, but you shouldn't be worried about that. In fact, only having a small number of things to talk about helps with your consistency, and some of the biggest influencers and social media guys in the world say that they only have a few topics that they talk about. So take Gary Vaynerchuk, for example, one of the biggest social media personalities out there. He will tell you that he only has, I think, sort of like 6 or 7 key messages that he talks about, but he keeps talking about them and keeps talking about them in a different way each time so that people gradually get the idea. And this is part of your consistent message. If one day you're talking about how to manufacture this type of part, and then another day you're talking about something completely different, and then you're going over here and you're going there, people don't know what to expect. So along with the regularity in which you post, having a regular, consistent message is a part of your brand. Finally, you must stay consistent to your brand. Now, that's not just your logo and your colors and the fonts you use and everything, but when you're making video, there's a bit more to it as well. So the look and the feel of your video, the pace of your video, how quickly it moves, how quickly you move when you're talking, how quickly the edit moves, that all comes together to give an overall feel of the video. The style in which you shoot. So we're shooting these videos at the moment just on a tripod. You might be shooting on a gimbal, you might have lots of movement in your videos, you might be walking and talking through the factory. Try and have a kind of consistent style to the way in which you present and the way in which you edit. Also think about the way in which you talk as well. Are you using very long words to explain things? I'd probably recommend that you don't on these types of videos. Are you swearing a lot in your videos? Is that part of your brand, or are you choosing not to swear in your videos? Also a part of your brand. So just think about how you are. And I mean, a tip for this really is to be yourself, and that is your brand. If you're genuinely being yourself and being authentic, then that will come across as a consistent element in your brand. On top of that, think about how you're shooting, how you're editing, and how you're bringing it all together. Is there music there? What kind of music are you using? Is there an intro, an outro? All of these things come together to make a nice, consistent feel to your videos. Consistency builds trust. It's as simple as that. And you want people to get to know, like, and trust you through your video content. So stay consistent. If you already have some videos up there, maybe go back and have a look at them and be really honest with yourself. Is it looking consistent when you look at all those videos put together? If you look at our YouTube channel, for example, you'll see that we have consistent thumbnails, colors, fonts, everything looks pretty cohesive. Go back through yours and have a look. Perhaps you want to delete some of the most inconsistent videos just so that it tightens everything up and people, when they come to your channel, have a real good feeling of what they can expect. It's easier to stay consistent than you might think. Just keep some of these principles in mind. Let me know in the comments below what you've done to tighten up the consistency on your channel and the results that you've seen from being more consistent across the board. And we'll see you next time.